Sunday fishing on a lake. This was the man I last saw recording a message to his son.
Began to discover that the history of the universe is written in atoms, or as we would say, the first chapter of big history is written in subatomic particles first and foremost. And we began, in discovering these things, to have to rethink so many of the paradigms with which we judge our own personhood, our humanity, and our role and position in this universe.
On the earth, all its worth.
Years ago, when we domesticated fire and made it useful, it reached its apex at Hiroshima and Nagasaki, when we found out the ultimate use for fire.
Storms flare,
describe ourselves as any kind of human soul. It doesn't matter how one interprets the soul, how one interprets the roots of the mind, the intellect, and the soul. We still, it's what makes us really human. And one of the things that makes us human are the things that are wrong with us as well as the things that are right with us. And one of the things that makes our humanity interesting is that we're not perfect. And it seems to me that when we're striving toward a completely machine or computer future, how are we going to determine what is actually normal based on innate intelligence? Creativity and genius are just beyond the event horizon of the normal. So we created a standardized normalcy. We couldn't possibly have independent creativity. We couldn't possibly move forward. And so we lock ourselves into some kinds of models of reality. And those models of reality, we dogmatize them and they become an ideology and then they become a religion.
Everybody love. Big, big hit. The sound of music.
I had some friends on Sesame Street, though I never made it there. The narratives were always complete, but I never
became belligerent. And then when I wouldn't go away, well, I guess she's okay. They came to trust. Obvious watching them that they could be happy and sad, and then the communication signals, kissing, embracing, holding hands, patting on the back, shaking the fist, swaggering, throwing rocks, all of these things done in the same context.
How did you see their sense of humor?
I've seen a mother laugh when she hears her older child who hasn't paid attention, and he hasn't noticed which way she's gone, and that the older child is going through the forest whimpering, crying, you know. And the mother's up in the tree, quite quiet, and you hear her going, she's laughing.
Can you make a greeting?
We get into the mood of doing the pan-grunter greeting. Yes. And the laughing, which is
across a mannequin-like pubic region. Nothing there but blank, hairless flesh. Hallelujah. He was entering the precise number of times children's voices are heard in Rambo, scribbling in the margins something about a rainy doorway. How could I ever have been born? That told me I should be filled with
Now, here. The truth is, you never growed up. Grown-ups don't hang up on their friends.
Get away from the car.
And they don't hang up on their wives,
just
and they
please
don't
let
hang
go?
up on life. Now, that's the truth, and that's what you can't face.
I'm starting a series of talks in which I want to say things which have accumulated in my mind and heart over the years. But I don't know whether I will be able to do it properly. So I will do my best to express things, and I will ask you to do your best to hear beyond the words in your heart and in your experience of life what I ought to have said.